And an important day for the Pelican State as President Biden prepares to land for another stint on his Getting America Back on Track tour.
Organizations from all across the region are partnering for Sola Giving Day. We'll have on the line a couple of guests who can tell you how to make a life-changing impact.
And we're off to a cool and dry start to your day out there. We'll find out how long this nice weather lasts in the forecast coming up.
From Fox 15, News 15 Today starts now.
Good Thursday morning. You're watching News 15 Today. I'm Carter Simino.
Good morning. I'm Alex Worstel. Thanks so much for tuning in. Well, new this morning out of Eunice, multiple shootings overnight that left 2 people dead.
Police received various calls of shots fired just after 7 p.m. One victim was pronounced dead at the crime scene at the intersection of East Laurel Avenue and Nimitz Street.
The Acadiana Medical Center reportedly called officers with information on a second victim who was dropped off at the doors of the emergency room. That victim was pronounced dead at the hospital.
2 people are currently detained for questioning. This investigation is still very active. Call the Eunice Police Department with any information at 337-457-2626 or Crime Stoppers at 948-TIPS. Well, President Biden continues his blitz across the country promoting the American Jobs Plan.
The president will spend today here in Louisiana traveling to Calcasieu Parish to survey hurricane damage with Governor Edwards and give remarks on the American Jobs Plan. His final stop will be in New Orleans, where he's expected to tour the Sewage and Water Board plant.
He last visited Lake Charles when he was vice president in 2010. Moving on, one man was arrested after leading police on a wild chase, causing multiple accidents on Ambassador Caffrey. 27-year-old Darian Bonnet allegedly asked the victim for a ride to the Acadiana Mall. Once at the mall, Bonnet carjacked the victim at knife point and left. Bonnet caused 5 minor accidents while attempting to run from police. He ran away but was quickly caught. He's booked into the Lafayette Parish Jail on a $140,000 bond.
35-year-old Mona Duhan is behind bars in St. Martin Parish for allegedly shooting a man in the face. It happened in the 1000 block of Salt Mine Highway in Brobridge. The victim was transported to an area hospital for treatment. Duhan was arrested and booked for attempted second-degree murder. Bond is set at $150,000.
Well, road rage is now a topic of discussion among drivers, driving instructors, and law enforcement after a violent incident in Lafayette turned deadly. A Brobridge man was arrested and charged with manslaughter after a road rage incident left 1 person dead. Aggressive driving has been a problem on the roadways for a while. News 15 spoke with the owner of Southwest Safety Training. He says an important lesson they teach is patience and cooperation while driving. Well, let's shift gears and talk about the forecast with Storm Track 15 meteorologist Adam Olivier.
Yes, Adam, we are seeing some comfortable temperatures to start off the morning.
Yeah, not too bad out there. It was a little cool earlier on, upper 50s now in Ville Platte, but everyone else sitting at 60 degrees or higher. And we are going to see these temperatures continuing to warm up now that the sun is high in the sky. And through the rest of your day today, lots of sunlight climbing through the 60s into the low to mid 70s here by lunchtime. It's shaping up to be a really nice day. We'll let you know more details about this nice weather, how long it lasts in your forecast, and when rain chances, unfortunately, are returning to our area. Those details in just a bit.
Okay, sounds great, Adam. Thank you for that. We'll check back in just a bit. Lafayette drivers, keep in mind there will be a ramp closure at I-49 and I-10 starting tomorrow morning. Now, the closure will last from 8 a.m. on Friday to 6 a.m. on Saturday. This closure is in part of the $124 million I-10 widening project. Now, crews will be striping the new road, so the project will be estimated completion date is sometime this summer.
Work completion on the US 90 bridge in Morgan City has been delayed until December. The state DOTD said the work includes cleaning, painting, and bridge repairs. The closures affect the right eastbound and westbound lanes of the bridge, as well as the bridge's eastbound entrance ramp at LA 182 in Berwick and its westbound entrance ramp at Federal Avenue. While the work is ongoing, drivers are urged to drive with caution, especially during lane closures.
Well, faith-based clergy will gather in Lafayette today to pray for the community in honor of National Day of Prayer. If you would like to take part, you can watch the observance on LCG's Facebook page. It's happening today from 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
The Acadia Parish Chamber of Commerce will host a business after-hours event today from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Business Under the Oaks networking event will take place on the grounds of the Acadia Parish Courthouse. Chamber members and their guests are encouraged to join Chamber board members, the Acadia Parish Police Jury, and numerous business owners from throughout the parish to unwind under the Oaks. Light food and beverages will be provided.
Louisiana is expanding LA Wallet to include your COVID-19 vaccine verification information. So if you opt in for the service, you'll be able to access the record through the app. Now, the LA Wallet was launched back in 2018 so that residents could have digital access to their license. It is available in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. If you don't have access to a smartphone, you can get printed copies of the vaccine records from your parish health unit.
Well, it looks like public schools in Louisiana will not be banning certain forms of corporal punishment in their schools. 48 lawmakers support the proposal, while 49 are against it. The bill needed 53 votes to pass. Critics of the bid are saying the measures would take away the rights of local school districts to make the decision themselves. The practice is illegal in 31 states.
Well, salvage crews have started to remove fuel from the capsized Secor vessel just off the Gulf Coast. Crews started arriving over the weekend, and the Coast Guard saying that the work started earlier this week. The salvage crews will focus on removing the fuel from the tank above the waterline first, and then will remove the fuel from the tanks below the waterline. The boat capsized on April 13th. 6 crewmen were rescued, 6 bodies recovered, and still 7 missing. Well, you can catch up on continued coverage of the latest news around Acadiana and the state by visiting our website, kadn.com.
New CDC research projects virus cases and deaths will be extremely low by July. More to come in our COVID-19 coverage.
Plus, today kicks off National Nurses Week. We're going over some special deals for these healthcare heroes.
And looking outside, lots of sunlight. I-10 Ad Ambassador, a beautiful start to the day. We'll find out how long this nice weather lasts in your forecast. Details just ahead.
Bear is live this morning at the Family Justice Center of Acadiana. He's learning more about how the pandemic has impacted domestic violence, as well as how you can get the help you may need.
I was so out of control.
We're gonna
Check.
we're gonna talk about the adult services that the
Okay.
Family Justice Center offers.
Okay.
Please don't ask me anything about the 501k.
Welcome back to News 15 today. Well, the pandemic sure did change a lot in our country. One disturbing statistic, though, is that domestic violence in Acadiana increased by 70%.
The Family Justice Center of Acadiana is a place where victims can go to talk to an advocate, plan for safety, and meet with law enforcement. Al Abair has been spending the morning there to give us new details and information, and we're going to check in with him now to see how it's going.
Hey guys, we are here with Tiffany Deku, who is the survivor advocate over here. And Tiffany, kind of explain to us what you do.
So as an advocate, we walk survivors through every phase of leaving an abusive relationship. So that could be anywhere from determining if they are in an abusive relationship, determining if they want to leave, safety planning with them at every step of the phase, if they need to file a protective order or do anything in the civil legal side of things, we can kind of help them file protective orders, help guide them on what they need to do through the court system. We accompany them to court because a lot of times, you know, facing their abusers and holding them accountable for what has been done to them can be very scary and intimidating. So we go with them to court as moral support for that. We also offer an adult support group. If they need various resources, we can kind of point them in the right direction for that. And then we also do one-on-one peer counseling. We're not licensed therapists, but we do talk about different aspects of the abuse. So we can talk about learning boundaries, because sometimes boundaries is hard to learn as an adult. We talk about what healthy relationships look like, and then when leaving an abusive relationship, trauma can very much be a part of it. So there's a lot of processing of the trauma that comes with that as well. So we can make referrals to different mental health care providers in the area, and then we can, you know, teach them coping techniques as well.
This is so important, and I tell you what, we're going to have to come back out here because you said something really interesting, is, you know, helping people to determine if they're in an abusive relationship. We're going to have to come back out and talk to you about that. We're going to go back to you guys in the studio. More News 15 today. We're at the Family Justice Center all morning.
All right.
Okay. Well, thank you, Al. We'll continue to check in with you throughout the morning. We are seeing some cooler temperatures this morning. We're liking it. Storm Track 15 meteorologist Adam Olivier will let us know if they'll stick around in our forecast. Stay with us. It's 8:12 and you're watching News 15 today.
Always tracking, always alerting. Here's your Storm Track 15 weather.
Welcome back. It is 8:14, shaping up to be a beautiful day around Acadiana.
That is right. Let's find out if the nice weather lasts in our forecast with Storm Track 15 meteorologist Adam Olivier. Adam.
Well, Carter and Alex, we are seeing some beautiful weather out there, and the good news is it is sticking around for a little while, but don't get too used to it because we are going to start to see some changes in the forecast. But definitely go out and enjoy it today with all that sunlight around. You can see filling the sky here, I-10 at I-49. Traffic moving along smoothly on both interstates, so we're not talking about any major issues out there. But we are looking at those cool temperatures that we saw this morning starting to go away, starting to warm up with that sunlight. Up to 59 in Ville Platte, our last remaining 50 on the board. 60s, though, across the area. Still not a bad start to the morning. As we get into the afternoon, though, kind of a big switch around. We had that cool start. We're going to climb up by about 20-25 degrees, and some of us will reach into the lower 80s. Now, some of us may stay in the upper 70s, but still, again, very, very pleasant for those afternoon highs with lots of sunlight. Only a passing cloud or two, we'll say like a high-level cloud rolling through the sky. Tonight, not bad at all. 50s here north of I-10. Mid-50s, in fact. South of the interstate, we're looking at those upper 50s to right around 60 degrees. And then tomorrow, pretty much the same thing we have today. Lower 80s, maybe a degree or two warmer than this afternoon, but again, you can't get much better than this at this time of the year. Could be a whole lot worse. Here's why. Those muggy days, they are returning in your forecast, and it's all thanks to this high pressure that is bringing us the nice weather right now. It's going to slide its way on down through the day tomorrow, basically set up shop on top of us, and then towards the weekend, it heads eastward. As it does so, that changes our winds out of the south, bringing in more humidity, more moisture, making it feel more muggy out there. So enjoy the nice dry weather while we have it. We go into Saturday, clouds start to roll on in. For your Mother's Day, we could be tracking a pop-up storm or two in the afternoon, but overall rain chances pretty low there. Next week, though, turning much stormier. We'll have to watch that stormy forecast for you coming up in the next few days.
For that, Adam. Thanks very much. We'll check back soon. Well, time to cheer on some youth boxers from Acadiana as they prepare for the national boxing competition. Coach Damon Arsenault has all the details next.
Hey, morning. How's it going? Okay. Yeah, right now,
We're just trying to get this trying to get the screen to
okay,
extend.
I got you.
I don't know if your screen lock is on.
Unlock my screen for There we go. Oh.
We have about a minute till the interview.
I can show you. I know mine's on my phone. I'll see you.
All right, we got 30 seconds.
There we go.
Oh, now you switch the camera. All right.
There we go.
All right.
All right, it's Damon, right?
It's Damon. Yes, sir.
All righty. Well, we're on live in less than 10.
I don't know, for some reason, it's like the.
I would just hold the phone back a little bit. There we go. Perfect. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to News 15 today. Joining us now virtually is Damon Arsenault, a local boxing coach. Coach Damon, thanks for joining us this morning. Some exciting news for some local kids.
Yes.
Yeah, tell us about it. They're going to a national boxing tournament, correct?
That is correct. We have a tournament coming up later this summer. It's going to be in Lubbock, Texas. It's the National Junior Olympics. The format has kind of changed since COVID. Now it's an open tournament for everyone. And you used to have to fight your way to nationals by winning not only the state tournament, but also a regional tournament. Now, since COVID, it's just one big tournament. You register for the tournament and you just show up and fight in the tournament.
Well,
So we have about 7 or 8 guys that we are trying to take to the tournament later this summer.
and now, how excited are these young athletes for this tournament?
Wow, they are real excited. Some of the little ones, they're going got a chance over the weekend. Everyone got a chance to spar with a boxing club out of Thibodeau. They're up and coming boxing club, real great coaches, fantastic kids. It was Sunday. We was all at the gym and we got some work in. And yesterday, Fletcher's Boxing Club, which is here in Lafayette, they came by with some small kids and got a chance to spar yesterday with some of our little ones. And we've been doing fantastic, getting better and better every day, and just hope to just do real good and make everyone proud of us in the Kadn area.
Well, we're certainly rooting for them to succeed over in nationals. We appreciate you joining us this morning for all the hard work that you do throughout our community.
Thank you very much.
All righty. Well, many high school seniors have already made their college choice. You may be one of those now faced with a new obstacle, paying for it. More on that next. Welcome back to News 15 today. Time now 8:24. Many high school seniors have made their college choice, but they're worried they'll have to borrow too much money to pay their degree.
Right. Well, as student debt surges past a shocking $1.7 trillion, there is another way: scholarships and grants.
CNBC's Sharon Epperson reports that it's not too late to try to get free money for college.
For high school senior Alexis Simon, getting free money through government grants and academic scholarships made her college choice pretty clear.
I will be attending St. John's University in the fall as a communication arts major.
The total cost of attendance for her first year, over $65,000.
Out of all of the schools that I've applied to, they gave me half.
Because this just does not work. You see?
Now she and her parents are trying to figure out how they'll pay for the rest. If they did not get the scholarship or grant money that they thought, what should they do?
Well, they should work directly with the school, contact the admission and financial aid office to have that conversation.
Rob Franick, editor of the Princeton Review, a company that helps guide students through the college process, says after federal grants and other aid, schools may still offer the most financial help.
It's not because those schools are flush with dollars. Given our global pandemic times, they have to remain attractive not only academically, but also financially.
Also tap other sources. Ask your high school counselor. Use your network, friends, and family. Their employers may offer scholarships. And do an online search.
I have this proof from this spot right here.
Arizona State University sophomore George Montano started his scholarship search after taking an online personal finance course as a high school sophomore.
There was no way that I would receive funding from my parents. Financial help would have to come from elsewhere.
A first-generation college student, so far the mechanical engineering major has received grants and scholarships to cover the total cost of tuition, room, and board.
I recommend to apply to anything and everything. You'd be surprised what you can get.
I should have started looking for scholarships earlier. I really didn't realize how difficult it will truly be.
More determined than ever, Alexis Simon has ramped up her search.
I've applied to about 20 to 30 scholarships. I don't know what the money is looking like, but I'm definitely never, ever, ever going to give up.
And experts say once you start receiving scholarships, you can use those credentials to help your chances of getting more.
President Biden heading to Louisiana today. I'm Doug Luzader in Washington. We'll have more on the agenda he'll be trying to sell to the American people coming up.
And some big storms offshore, but the good news is showers and thunderstorms stay away for a while, but we'll let you know when that humidity returns in your forecast coming up.
From Fox 15, News 15 Today starts now.
Good Thursday morning and welcome back. You're watching News 15 Today. I'm Alex Horstel.
And I'm Carter Simino. Thanks for tuning in this morning. President Biden will spend the day trying to move forward on